Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Heaven and Business in our Thursday prayer time with you guys. Hope you've had a great week so far. A couple of things that we were talking about this morning, and one of the things was like to be intentional, to be creative. And I think for me, for 2018, I've learned that I do all these classes, I listen to all these sermons and messages, but I need to actually take the time and be intentional and actually activate myself to do what I've learned. And I think the other thing is, in life we have so many obstacles, and they just come at us in struggles and mindsets, and take those things, you guys, as an opportunity to grow from them and to take that what you've learned in that seminar and activate it in that situation and just turn it around. That struggle is really not a problem. It is an opportunity for you to grow and get better and become greater at what God has called you to do.
Hey, good morning, it's Brett. God's been speaking to me a lot about desires fulfilled, and I've been reading a book by Tony Stoltzfus called The Invitation. And what God's really getting at with me is that there's a lot of desires that He's placed in our lives, in our hearts, about how to do things, what He wants us to do, and that sort of thing. And sometimes the things that He tells us, our timelines don't match up with His, or that we're not actually partnering with Him in what He wants us to do and in the season He wants us to do it in. So let God be the one who talks to you about your desires. If the desires unfulfilled cause pain, so if you feel like you got pain in your life, try to evaluate that pain and determine what exactly that you're going after, what is God feeding into you, and how are you going to partner with God in order to get there.
Hello everyone, my name is Chris Gross, and as I've been setting my goals for 2018 in my business, I can't help but reflect on 2017 and feel as if it didn't turn out anything like I thought it would. And as I've been spending time with the Father, I just feel like He's positioned me for greater increase in 2018. And I've just been spending time with Him, revisiting the steps that I think I'm supposed to take and receiving the courage from Him to take those steps. Because in Joshua 1:3, it says, "Every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you." So what if God has positioned you for greater increase in 2018? So we encourage you to spend time with Him, to revisit the places that you believe you're supposed to step. What is your assignment? And to receive the courage from Him to step into those places. And even more than that, above the blessing and the increase, to just enjoy the journey with Him. We bless you.
Good morning, Steve. I used to hate New Year's resolutions years ago because I just thought we should be doing this stuff all year, not just wait till the start of another year to what am I going to do this year, this type of stuff. But to be honest, this year, I really got to the end of the year thinking, what's my purpose here? What am I even doing? Like, am I just going around the mountain for the sake of it? And so I just had to start to really just get back to the Father's heart stuff and focus on what did God tell me to do. It's not about the money, it's not about the connections, it's not about the day-to-day stuff. It's about what's God want me to do. I've spent enough of my work life doing the mundane, doing the things just to achieve, for the sake of it. So this year, just start to ask God, what has He got you set up for this year? What are your desires? What's nature across that next step? So I've just really started to just think about what's my purpose this year? What am I going to achieve? What are we going to go after? What are we going to sit back and celebrate every day during the year about? We've seen this come to pass. We've seen this person set free. We've seen these goals achieved. So go after it this year. Really go after your desires. Ask God, what is it for me this year? Even if it's the one big thing. It doesn't have to be bigger than anyone else's. It's just got to be what's for you. So just go out there, have a real red hot crack at what God's got for you this year. We love you. We want to see you be blessed. Like this, share this. Just release this joy upon someone else about what's for them this year. Have a fantastic week. See you next week. Bye for now.